As noted in the May blog post, Ubisoft would release a new Assassin's Creed Origins update this month. Well, it's out right now. It's called 1.43 on the PS4 and Xbox One and 1.5.1 on the PC. It includes some fixes for the Animus control panel and more. So let's get into it in this video. And I also want to touch again on the Assassin's Creed Walmart leak, because something happened that makes it all seem more true now. So if you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. Let's start with a fix for one of the most annoying bugs ever, the fact that some people could not get one of the most awesome outfits in the game from the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC, the Circuit's Carapace. Well, now this should be fixed, and also the fact that the Sting in the Tail trophy or achievement would not unlock after you completed all the 5 circuit locations in the expansion. And yes, it's kind of sad that they fixed it 2 months after the release of the DLC, because Origins is as good as over in terms of new content, so now you finally get this amazing outfit, but there's nothing left to do. Maybe a New Game Plus mode, that's all I can think of. I mean, sure, otherwise you also get this outfit at the end of the DLC, but then you still had some Trial of the Gods to do in order to get the final Anubis outfit and maybe some side missions, and I think that you might be done at this point. But I digress. Ubisoft also notes that we got improved performance and stability for the game application. Spelling errors have been fixed in the Russian localization, and also speaking of localization, they added the Brazilian Portuguese option to the Discovery Tour. So that should be big for people that speak that language and could not understand the other supported languages, of course, in this education mode. Of course, last month Ubisoft launched the Animus control panel on the PC, where you can like turn on cheats, like where you deal way more damage or run way faster or can tame up to 5 animals. Well, with the PC patch 1.5.1 they added a new preset called Hit and Run. Don't know what that means at this point, but of course when you select it in the Animus control panel, you'll immediately see what happens. The new update also fixes some things for using this Animus control panel, for example when fighting elephants, where sometimes quests would break, and also where achievements and Uplay challenges would not unlock, or where enemies would not behave as they should. And since a lot of people I know play on console, I did not want to go like real specific on these patch notes regarding the Animus control panel, but I put the patch notes in the description down below so you can read them for yourself. Because yes, sadly it seems like we will never get this feature on the console. I mean, we already kind of knew this, but the recent tweet from the official Assassin's Creed Twitter confirmed it again, saying that it only works with the Uplay overlay and that they partnered up with the Uplay PC team to make it work, and there's sadly no Uplay of course on console. So yes, that is sad, but let's look ahead, because last week I reported on the Walmart Canada leak where a ton of unannounced games suddenly showed up, including a new Assassin's Creed game, and people including me immediately started thinking that these games were unannounced titles for E3 2018, of course the biggest gaming convention in June, starting June 10th. Assassin's Creed Origins was, for example, last year announced at E3. So yeah, it seems like Walmart was not supposed to put these games up yet. I mean, they immediately took them down as well, and you could say that they were speculating, but they also put up Rage 2, where we heard no rumors about. The first one was kind of, it came and went. So nobody could have predicted that unless you of course knew some information, because now it has officially been revealed by Bethesda. There is a Rage 2 coming. You can see the live action trailer right here, but this means that the other games that were leaked, like Just Cause 4, Gears of War 5 and Splinter Cell, will likely be real as well, including this new Assassin's Creed game with a 2018 placeholder. If it will really release in 2018 remains to be seen, but early 2019 at the latest seems extremely likely. I've said this before, but on May 17th, Ubisoft will share their financial report, talk about the previous year, but also look ahead. And here we might hear a confirmation of a new Assassin's Creed game coming. And when we do, I will of course let you know anything that gets announced, all the interesting info. I'll be going to E3 as well to bring you all the goods, so totally subscribe if you haven't already for everything Assassin's Creed Dynasty or whatever the new game will be called. Drop a like to support the channel, check out my more in-depth video on the Walmart leak if you haven't already, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.